live. So wait for it, and hello, everyone.
Hello.
Say a nice big hello.
Hey, hello.
Hello. So welcome everyone to the Extreme Improv XStreamed World Championship 2023, and this is the 5th quarterfinal round. There is like 60 performers taking part in this year's Extreme Improv XStreamed World Championship, and we have had such a busy and fun week of these different shows where we've been like competing, but team playing and sharing and having a good old laugh at the same time. It's everything you could want plus more. Well, that might be an exaggeration, but it's everything I want and a little bit. So, audience, couple of things. Give us lots of suggestions, give us lots of comments. We will read them out periodically throughout the show. But the first things first, as always, let me direct your eyes down to the bottom of the screen. Audience, you will see the suggestion box. Currently in the suggestion box, it says support the show. Subscribe at www.youtube.com/extreme improv. Now, if you'd be so kind as to smash that subscribe button, that would be absolutely spectacular, because we're trying to build up the amount of YouTube subscribers, because then YouTube will recommend the shows out for more people to see. It costs absolutely nothing to subscribe, but it will mean that they will tell other people to check out the shows, which means we get more comments and more viewers and more votes and all that kind of jazz. Now, I'm going to change what we're looking for in the suggestion box. And audience, if you now start to give us some suggestions of random words, that would be spectacular. Put the random words into the comment section and we will use them to inspire our opening game. Now, because of the time delay, we're going to use this opportunity to meet tonight's players. We may even get another one or two join us along the way. But for now, say hello to the people. JJ.
Hello, people. JJ here from a very rainy and wet London town.
Yes, and someone who is in a different town, although I'm not quite sure where, is Nelson.
Nelson Morgan. I'm in Edmond, Oklahoma, the center of Oklahoma, and it's an honor and a privilege to perform before you.
Oh, well, thank you. Now, someone who it is an honor and privilege to have here is Gail with a 3. Say hello to the people.
Hello, everyone. I'm Gaia with a 3, and I am living in the most hottest, sweltering, smoldering, but full of togetherness in the city of Dubai. And it is such an honor and a privilege to be here.
Well, it's a privilege to have you. Now, speaking of hot and smouldering, Augusto, say hello to the people.
Hello, people. I'm Augusto. And yeah, I'm from Brazil, and definitely from Brazil. So let's see if I'm still sharp as an improviser. Vote for me if you think that I deserve.
Okay. Now, speaking of other people who are definitely from Brazil, or maybe definitely not, I forget. Michael, say hello to the people.
Hello, I'm Michael. I now live in the San Francisco Bay Area in the U.S., originally from Canada, and I am honored to be invited to come back after having played 2 years ago.
Wow, 2 years. How time flies. But someone who hasn't been 2 years since they've been here is Sean. Say hello to the people.
Hey everyone, it has not been 2 years, it has been today. And I'm from the States. I'm out in Detroit, Michigan. So thank you guys for having me. It is, as everyone else has said, an honor and a privilege, and I am so excited to be here.
Well, fantastic. Now, with this, we're going to get on with our initial game. And our initial game is going to be what's known as a duo verbatim scene. We're going to have 2 performers in the scene, and they're going to have 45 seconds to create a scene. Then we're going to get another 2 performers who will have 45 seconds to attempt to recreate it as precisely as they can. So as a heads up, make sure you pay attention. Let's roll a virtual dice to see who our first 2 performers will be. We're going to start with Sean. And we're going to have Michael. Sean and Michael, let's put you on Spotlight. Here we see Sean. Here we'll find Michael. Let's have a look. This, to inspire your scene, we have got the word... I'm sure we had volcano yesterday, but I can't remember specifically. So we're going to use it again because it's a good word that we've had. So, volcano. Volcano is going to inspire your scene, and your time starts now.
It's hot here, Michael.
A little more, and it's gonna erupt.
I can't wait. Do you think when it explodes, is it like is it gonna cool it down at all, or is it gonna get hotter?
No, it's gonna get way hotter, but then we have a great harvest season. I'm just gonna keep throwing the salt in.
This is great. I'm so glad I moved here. Do we do a sacrifice as well?
Well, I hadn't thought about it, but I can't imagine it making things worse. Like the corn, the wheat, the cucumbers have not grown for 2 straight years.
All right, I'm just gonna hop
And
in
that
then
is
because
time. That is time. Well done, Sean and Michael. Now, in a moment, we're going to come to another 2 performers who will have 45 seconds to attempt to recreate that original scene. But we have some breaking news. Iris is here. Iris, you are currently on mute, but do you want to say a quick hello to the people?
Quick hello to the people.
Hey, there we go. So, Iris, I'm not going to throw you directly into this next scene because I think you came in halfway through, but I'm going to start getting 2 more people and put them into a recreation of that original scene. So, next up, we're going to have Augusto, and we're going to have Nelson. Augusto and Nelson. You will have 45 seconds to attempt to recreate Michael and Sean's original scene. And let's put you on spotlight. Here we see Nelson, and where's Augusto? There you are at the top of the screen.
Oh, here.
Okay, coolness. 45 seconds on the clock. Begin.
Man, it is hot here. Ooh.
Oh yeah, I'm giving you some ice. What do you think? Is it making you fresh or?
Yeah, this volcano, it's gonna erupt. I don't know. It's just too hot.
Wait. Can you feel the earth? It's kind of shaking. Do you think it's going to erupt now?
Like,
do you have time to run?
No, I can't wait to cool it down. No. No.
We should do something. Do you want a cup of tea? It makes you feel much more, refreshed.
We better find something to sacrifice. That tea is not going to cut it. It ain't going to do it. It ain't going to do it.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So we will get another 2, and because unless Ruth O turns up like really pronto, then I might have to step in to help with a recreation. But we're going to roll the dice one more time, and we're going to have JJ, and we're going to have Gaia. JJ and Gaia. Let's get you onto spotlight. Here we see JJ, and where is Gaia? There you are. You're going to have 45 seconds to attempt to recreate Nelson and Augusto's recreation of Michael and Sean's original scene, and your time starts now.
Oh God, it's so hot in here.
Just trying to throw some ice onto this.
Yeah, I think the ice is better than the salt in the previous scene. So yeah, but I mean, it's just so hot. This is gonna erupt any minute.
Oh my God, it's going to erupt any minute. What do we do?
I don't know. I've not read the chapter on eruptions. Throw more ice.
I'm trying to use this volcano repellent that I just found in my box.
Fantastic insect repellent. That'll do it. Oh, hang on. No, that won't do it. We need sacrifice or something.
What kind of sacrifice? I'm not ready to sacrifice myself. I'm like, we're too hot and young to die.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done, guys. So now, Iris, did you see that scene? You're currently muted, Iris.
Sorry, I had to rearrange my set. But I think I could try.
Okay, well, I will help you. I was hoping you were paying more attention than I was. So, okay, here we see me, and here we see Iris, and we've got 45 seconds to attempt to recreate JJ and Gaia's recreation of Nelson and Augusto's recreation of Michael and Sean's original scene, and take it away.
Oh my God, it's so hot in here.
Oh my God, yes,
God.
it's so hot. I think you need to put some salt on it, or ice, like they said in the last scene, instead of salt.
That's right. I heard that too. I have both salt and ice.
Oh my God, well, be careful, because there's an eruption, but I haven't got onto that chapter of the book yet.
Nor have I. I didn't know we had to read a book.
There's a book?
I'm not prepared for this exam.
I am completely in unknown territory now, if I'm completely honest myself.
I wish I had studied more.
Me too. Add seed. Add seed. Well done. I apologise, guys. I did my best. Now, we're going to take things full circle. So, Michael and Sean, let's put you back on Spotlight. Here we see... oh my god, like, I know this is just a thing that you're together, but I'm a wrestling fan, so together you are Shawn Michaels. So, okay. Here we will see. Where's... Okay, so I need to remove this, and then let's add a spotlight. Spotlight for everyone on Michael, and spotlight on everyone on Sean. You have 45 seconds to recreate Iris and my recreation of JJ and Gaia's recreation of Augusto and Nelson's recreation of your original scene, and then after that, audience, you'll get to vote. Take it away.
It's hot in here.
It's so hot. I'm just gonna I'm gonna throw some salt and some ice, hoping for an eruption.
That's great. I got some salt here, some ice here.
I'm hoping for good harvest season.
Yeah, well, I know, and something I read in a chapter book. And
I haven't read that chapter. Go on.
Yeah, no, we haven't gotten there yet. But if this explodes, the problem is like I think we need a sacrifice, and I'm just too young and hot to die.
Well, if we have a sacrifice, then maybe our cucumbers and corn and wheat will grow. It's been a horrible last 2 years.
Great, we're just gonna have to find someone ugly and old.
And that is time. That is time. Excellent stuff. So, audience, it is now going to be voting time. Who do you think did the best recreation of what came before? Put your votes into the comment section, either for Sean and Michael, for Iris and David, although I'm not actually competing, but give your support to Iris if you want to there, for JJ and Gaia, or for Nelson and Augusto. Hopefully Rutho will be with us very shortly, and then we'll have... Oh, Rutho has literally just come into the room. This is absolutely perfect timing. So I'm even willing to hand over a point, if I get any, to Ruth, because I was subbing for her there. So either vote for Nelson Augusto, JJ and Gaia, Michael and Sean, or Iris and Ruth. Ruth, you were fantastic in that last scene. Well done, Ruth.
Thank you.
I'm going to tally up these points as we get on with things. But for now, we're going to get on with our next game. Before we do, audience, could you give us some suggestions of famous films? Give us suggestions of famous films, and we will use them to inspire what happens next. For now, though, we are going to play a game called Single Syllable Showdown. Single Syllable Showdown, and the way this works is we will have two performers in the scene at any one time, and everything they say has to be single syllable words. So, for example, they can say hi, but they cannot say hello. They can say Dave, but they cannot say Dave-id. Everything has to be single syllable words. If they say anything that's got more than one syllable, they'll be tagged out of the scene. If they hesitate, they'll be tagged out of the scene. And if they have what we deem to be a circular conversation, they'll be tagged out of the scene. Now, by circular conversation, I mean that if they use a very limited vocabulary, or just say like one word at a time and aren't really contributing, we're kicking them out. Now, because this is championship season, we're going to gamify this a little bit more. So for every 35 seconds that they... Not 35. For every 30 seconds that they manage... I don't know why I said 5. For every 30 seconds that they manage to stay in the round, they will get a bonus point. If they manage to last a total of 90 seconds, I will tag them out with an additional bonus point. So, let's roll a dice and see who's going to start things off. Just whilst I'm doing this, Ruth, how are you?
Fine, how you doing?
Fabulous. Good to have you here. So, Ruth, in fact, you can be one of our performers to start this. Let's put you on Spotlight. Let's see what this scene is going to be about. The scene is going to be something to do with NASA. Something to do with NASA. And so it's going to be Ruth and it's going to be Michael. Ruth and Michael, you're going to start the scene. It's about NASA, single syllable words only. Take it away.
Space is so cool.
What?
Up there! Stars? God? So
Hey,
cool.
we've got a fire.
We do?
Yes.
I don't like it.
Look at the stars. Look
Ouch! Look.
Oh, freeze. What was
at
that?
the screen.
Oh,
I said
okay.
looked.
Okay, we will tag you out there, Michael, and we will tag in Nelson. And continue.
Stars look bright.
They sure do.
Look up and see.
I've still got a fire on the ship.
Ship, no fire.
Look at the stars, but the ship needs to be fixed.
Fix it. We must.
Can you say that?
Fix it. We must.
You sound like Star Wars guy.
Oh, freeze! Ruth, you have made it to your 90 seconds, so we tag you out with full points. Well done. And now we're going to tag in JJ. In you go, and your time resumes now.
Hey, how's it go?
Goes good. How are you?
Hot. Real hot.
Steam hot. Off your head.
What's up?
The moon.
Bit of.
Oh. Up there.
What about the sun?
Sun. I have 3.
Freeze!
No,
Nelson,
no.
you've made it to your 90 seconds. We will tag you out with full points as well. And Augusto, you are in and continue.
NASA. Give me green.
Oh, freeze. Was that... Did you say... What was your first word? NASA?
Give me NASA.
Ah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
2 syllables.
NASA's
So-
2. Oh, it's 2. Oh.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Right, we will tag you out there. Easy done. And let's see who has not had a go yet. Let's see who have we not had. Sean, in you go.
I put fire out. Big smoke.
You from Ind?
Sure. Where are you from?
I'm from here.
Me too.
You
With
speak
you.
odd.
I get that.
A lot.
Some more than
Then what?
men, girl.
Freeze! JJ, you have made it to your time. Well done. We'll tag you out there. And let's see who's going to go in. Iris, in you go. And continue.
Just flame.
I thought out. My bad.
You fell out? Fell out where?
Plane, space.
Shit. That's far. That's a long fall.
It's a big fall.
You good? You good, man?
I have a chute.
You gotta shoot.
A big chute.
How are your legs?
Broke.
Oh, break a leg, will you?
Thank you. I will.
Sure thing.
Can you help?
Freeze! Oh, you won't need the help because you have reached your 90 seconds with full points. Well done there, Sean. And Gaia, you are in and continue.
How can I help you?
Air.
Say what?
Something.
Oh, was that something? I'm going to allow it as something. There was a pause. Keep going.
Some things are things.
Weird, isn't it?
Judge much?
Who are you?
Who am I? You don't know who I am? Huh.
Should
Who do
I?
you think you are?
Freeze! Irish, you've made it to your full time, so I will tag you out. Now, Gaia, in order to give you the opportunity for your full time, I will tag myself in. And we continue. Hey,
Hey,
I want to join in space.
I want to go
Let's do it.
now.
Let's steal that ship.
But how?
I have a gun.
Illegal.
Oh, illegal. Right, and scene. Well done. Well done. Good. Now, let's have a look. We're going to go on to our next game. Audience, could you start to suggest for us some famous professions? Not, what the hell am I talking about? I just said famous movies. I read it. Some professions. Audience, suggest to us some professions, and we'll use them to inspire an upcoming game. But for now, we are going to have a go at 1 minute remake. Each of our performers will be given 1 minute to recreate a famous movie. Now, in this recreation, they're going to be playing all of the parts, doing the whole story, beginning, middle, and end, and all of the famous scenes, all of the famous lines of dialogue, and they're going to be condensing it into 1 minute. They're not going to be describing the story, they're going to be playing all of the characters. Now, the one thing I will say is if they get a movie and they've never heard of it, they'll just have to make up what they think it is based on the title. So let's roll the dice and see who's going to go first. We're going to start with Nelson. Nelson, let's get a movie for you. Could you give us a 1 minute remake of Castaway? Castaway. And your time, you're on mute at the moment, I'll just give you the heads up, starts now.
I'm here on this island all by myself. I don't know how I got here, and I don't know how I can find someone to help me. I'm trying to find someone. Here I'm, and I'm looking back there. There's nobody in the woods. All I see back there's a deer, and and I look over there, and there's an elephant, and oh no, I don't see anybody else here. What am I going to do? What can I do? I have this place all to myself, and this is great because nobody's going to bother me. I can run around as dressed or undressed as I want to be. I can be the very best me that I was created to be. And so I'm going to take advantage of this.
And time. We'll never learn how. Oh, what a shame. Well done. Well done. So, with this, we're going to roll the dice and see who's going to go next. Ruth O. Actually, you look, I say Ruth O, you're just Ruth today. Okay, so Ruth, I'm so used to saying that, Ruth. So, Ruth, let's have a look. Could you please recreate for us? Let's see what we've got here. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And here you go.
Oh, gosh. I need a new car, and it must be magical. Do you have a magical car for me? Yes, I do. It's named Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Oh, what an unusual name. Where do you get that name? Oh, that is the noise the car makes when it goes. Oh, lovely. And what does it come with? Well, it comes with the whole family full of children and a goofy guy. He dances and everything. Oh, that sounds fabulous. Bring him on. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, I want to drive in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. You're not old enough. You need your license. Oh, sit down in the back and stop eating in the car. You'll get it all dirty. Oh no, Mommy gave me candy and I'm going to eat it in the car.
And
Okay.
that is time. That is time. I absolutely love the accents there, Ruth. Thank you very much. Well done. So let's roll the dice and find out who's going to go next. Next up will be Michael. Michael, could you please recreate for us Dawn of the Planet of the Apes? Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. And here you go.
This planet's ours. Those other primates with their motor cars and skyscrapers and carbon monoxide and dioxide pollution have to go. Well, us humans like our skyscrapers and pollution. Gonna beat you down with some bones. All right, as apes are in charge now, but there's dissent among us. I thought we were getting along fine. No, I crave more power. Even though the humans are gone, I'm gonna beat other apes down with my bones. I crave more power. I crave more power. Look at you. You've turned into the humans. This is exactly what we were trying to escape from.
And scene. Well done. Wow. It actually ended on the shocking cliffhanger. Right, well done. Now, let's see who's going to go next. Roll of the dice, and we're going to have Iris. Iris, let's find a movie for you. Could you please give us The Little Mermaid? The Little Mermaid. And your time starts now.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you say my collection's complete? But I want more. I definitely want more. I must venture to the frontier of our underworld, water world. I said world already. And I will... Ooh, I found a man. Yeah, that's a hottie right there. And he's a prince. I know. I'm going to wait for him to drown, save him, and then seduce him with my mermaidly wiles. Sha-la-la-la-la, kiss the... Oh, no, we didn't get to kiss. Okay, next comes... Oh, right. Poor unfortunate souls, so sad, so cruel. I'm jealous of my brother's daughter for reasons unknown, but I'm going to kill her, and I'm going to take her human prince. That's what I'm going to do.
And scene. Well done, well done. Okay, fantastic stuff. Let's see what we're going to have next. Next up will be JJ. Could you please give us a 1-minute remake of... let's see... let's have... Oh my gosh. The Man with the Golden Gun. The Man with the Golden Gun. And your time starts now.
So, you must be Goldfinger. Yes, you must be James Bond. My name is Gerd Frohr. I speak German and I'm being dubbed by some English twat. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, why do you like gold so much? Well, my finger is gold, and I want the whole hand, in fact the whole body, to become gold. Oh, who's that big guy over there? That's my pet cat, Jaws. Oh no, this is very confusing. This is like James Bond on acid. I mean, yeah, I know. The man with the golden gun. Who sang that? Was that Shirley Bassey? I don't know. I'm really confused. I think it was Octopussy, or something like that. Or the other one that Sean wasn't in, that David Niven played. Anyway, Man with the Golden Gun.
And that is time. That is time. Well done.
There's so many of them.
I know. Well, like, to be honest, they're all exactly the same. Right, so let's see who's going to go next. Audience, feel free to keep giving us comments and stuff. I'll try to read some out shortly, but remember to keep giving us suggestions of professions for now, because we're going to use them for what happens next. Give me a wave if you haven't had to go at a 1-minute remake, guys, who has not done this game yet. So Sean, Augusto, and Gaia. Let's roll the dice. Next up will be Sean. Can you please give us a 1-minute remake of Judge Dredd? Judge Dredd. And your time starts now.
All right, there's a lot of crime everywhere, everyone. All right, we got a lot of business. All right, and I, Mr. Dredd, no, Judge, Judge Dredd, Lawyer Dredd, Judge Dredd. I'm gonna be executioner and judge, mostly executioner. All right, and so here we go. And boom, guns, Matrix style. All right. No. All right. And you did it. And you did. Dead. World, I am here to take over as the dread of judge. All right. Not a lawyer anymore. Has been promoted. All right. Order in my court. I win. I am the jury. All right. And you are all executed. All right. This today, all right, is now Judge Dredd Day. Everybody needs to celebrate me. All right. The Dread Judge. All right.
And that is time. That is time. Thank you very much there, Sean.
Pretty sure that was spot
on. Loved it. So, let's see who's going to go next. Next up will be Augusto. Augusto, could you give us a 1-minute remake of Inside Out? Inside Out. And here you go.
Oh my gosh, I'm new in this town, you know. Come on, happiness. Bring happiness. Do not be sad. I don't want sad here. Guys, I'm feeling so sad because, you know, my mom, she wants me to be someone that I don't want to be. Doesn't make any sense. Let's be happy. Screw anyone. I hate this town. Everybody treats me as a piece of trash. And I hate everyone. I hate everything. I hate the school. I hate even you creature of a teacher. Why did I say that? I like it. I like anger. Anger. Bring a bit of anger to them. And a bit of jealous. He's a boyfriend. You should be sexy. Yeah, put your hair like this. Put your hair like this. Hi. Who are you?
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. Okay, so that leaves us with Gaia. Let's find a movie for you. Could you please give us a 1-minute remake of Mary Poppins? Mary Poppins. And here you go.
Nutcrackers of children, can you please go to bed before I literally call your parents and have them forcefully quit my goddamn job? No, like seriously, why did he even sign up for this? Anyhow, trying to do something to just go to bed already. It's like what? It's like 11:40. I had to go to sleep at 8 o'clock. There's so much for being a goddamn adult. Okay, fine. You want a bedtime story? Let me tell you how the ending works. Okay, so Red Riding Hood gets eaten up by the wolf. I'm sorry I had to spoil it for you, but that's reality. Okay, sometimes things cannot necessarily work out in your favor. Okay? Just go already.
And that is time. That is time. Well done there. So, now, audience, we're going to say it is voting time. You will be voting like this is the nominations for the Oscars. Here, let me read out the nominees. Just vote either which performer or which movie you thought was the most Oscar-worthy performance. Either Nelson with Castaway, Sean with Judge Dredd, Michael with Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Iris with The Little Mermaid, JJ, the man with the golden gun, Augusto, Inside Out, Gaia with Mary Poppins, or Ruth with Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Put your votes into the comment section and I will tally up the points as we get on with the next game. Now, having a quick look at the... I really can't speak this week. It's incredible. Having a quick look at the comments. Oh, we've got two different Michael. One of the Michaels is the Michael here. It says, great use of silence. Forget what you commented that on, but...
Little Mermaid.
Yes. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And then a different Michael says, loved The Little Mermaid. So, Michaels love mermaids. What can we say? It must be a theme. Let's have a look. We did have some other comments earlier I didn't quite get to. This is a fun show, says Princess Diva. Excellent stuff, and I've probably left it too late to scroll back any further, audience. Keep giving us those comments, though. Now, we're going to get on with our next game, which is a joke-telling game. We are going to tell jokes which will follow the rhythm. 99 blanks, walk into the bar, and the bartender says your punchline. 99 blanks, walk into the bar, and the bartender says your punchline. You replace the word blanks with the name of a profession. So it'll be 99, name of professions, walk into the bar, and the bartender says your punchline. So if you have a joke, give a wave so that we don't all come in at the same time. And audience, feel free to give us your punchlines and your jokes in there, and we'll read those out loud in a little bit. But for now, let's start off with 99. Let's see. 99 window washers walk into the bar. 99 window washers walk into the bar. If you have a joke, give a wave. Sean.
99 window washers walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve window washers. The window washers say, come on, we're full of glass.
JJ.
99 window washers walk in to a bar, and the barman says, what can I get you? And one of them says, well, I've bought my own bucket. Can I have the big mojito, please?
Very good. Gaia. You are muted.
Yeah. 99 window washers walk into the bar, and the barman says, is this a life or a death situation?
Okay, anyone else? Going once. Well, you can mix it up with a few different professions. Going twice. Okay, let's mix it up. Let's go with 99. Let's see what we've got here. 99 prom queens walk into the bar. 99 prom queens walk into the bar. I'm not sure that is a profession, but we'll use it. 99 prom queens walk into the bar. If you have a joke, give a wave. Michael.
99 prom queens walk into a bar. The bartender says we're closed. The 99 prom queens say, I want a diva horse.
Love it. JJ.
99 prom queens walk into the bar, and the barman says, what would you like? And they went, oh, I mean, really? I don't know. I mean, what do you want? I don't know.
Describes my date at prom. Gaia.
99 prom queens walk into the bar, and the barman says, your vehicles are fit for royalty just like you.
Anyone else for prom queens? Ruth.
99 prom queens walk into the bar and they all order Crown Regal.
Very good. Anyone else for prom queens? Going once, going twice. Good. We're going to power through lots of these then. So next up, we're going to go with 99 acrobats walk into the bar. 99 acrobats walk into the bar. If you have a joke. Michael.
99 acrobats walk into a bar. Bartender says, we're closed. The 99 acrobats flip.
Who else has got one? I saw a couple of hands give a wave. Gaia.
99 acrobats walk into the bar, and the barman remarks, I see we are raising the bar on our customer base tonight.
Very good. Anyone else? Sean.
99 acrobats walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve acrobats here. And the acrobats say, okay, we're going to bounce.
Michael.
99 rambunctious acrobats noisily walk into a bar. Bartender says, you're walking a tightrope, buddy.
Love it. Anyone else for this one? Gaia.
99 acrobats walk into the bar, and the barman offers them our special tonight is the somersault shot.
Ah, love it. Nelson.
99 acrobats walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "Why are you here?" And they said, "Because we're going to do some performance for you."
Haha. JJ.
99 acrobats walk into the bar, and the barman says, "What would you like?" And they said, "Have you got any whiskey?" He says, "Yes, I've got some Jim High Beam."
Aha. Love it. Ruth.
99 acrobats walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "What do you want?" And they said, "We don't know, but we just need to come down from the show."
JJ.
99 acrobats walk into the bar, and the barman says, "What would you like to drink, guys?" And they said, "No, we're really flexible."
Haha. Really good. Okay, Michael.
99 acrobats walk into a bar, and they're so pleased to say a bartender. They say, "We've been looking all night for somebody to circus us some drinks."
Okay, let's mix it up at least one more time, depending how well this one goes. Let's go with... scroll back up and find one of the earlier ones. 99 Shakespearean actors walk into a bar. 99 Shakespearean actors walk into a bar. Sean.
99 Shakespearean actors walk into a bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve Shakespearean actors." The Shakespearean actors say, "I doth protest too much."
Love it. Gaia.
99 Shakespearean actors walk into a bar, and the barman asks, "Shall I pour tea, a drink, A or nay?"
Sean.
99 Shakespearean actors walk into a bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve Shakespearean actors." The Shakespearean actors reply with,
Michael.
99 Shakespearean actors walk into a bar with a bunch of booths, but they have a regular booth, although the bartender's trying to mix it up. So when they walk in, he points at the booths and says, "To be or not to be?"
And JJ.
99 Shakespearean actors walk into a bar, and the barman says, "What would you like?" And one of them says, "Is this a skull I see before me?" And the barman says, "No, it's a pint of beer, mate."
Iris.
Am I on mute? Oh, 99 Shakespearean actors walk into a bar. The barman says, "To drink or not to drink?" And the actors say, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Again?"
Gaia.
99 Shakespearean actors walk into the bar, and they were all sad, and the bartender says, "Oh, pray tell me, would you like a comedy or a tragedy in a glass?"
Okay, anyone else for Shakespearean actors? Going what? Augusto.
Yeah, perhaps me. Let me try. 99 Shakespearean actors walked to the bar, and the barman said, "Sorry, no tragedies here. Get out."
JJ.
99 Shakespearean actors walk into a bar, and they ordered all their drinks. And they said to the barman, "Do you have anything to eat?" And the barman said, "Well, we've got omelette, an omelette, omelette."
We got there. Ruth.
99 Shakespearean actors walked to the bar, and the bartender says, "What do you want?" And they said, "We just want to tell you our dramas."
Nelson.
99 Shakespearean actors walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "How can I help you?" And they said, "Is this scripted or unscripted?"
Gaia.
99 Shakespearean actors walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "Let's make merry, for tonight we drink, and tomorrow we remember what not to drink."
Sean.
99 Shakespearean actors in the middle of summer who just turned of age walk into a bar. And the bartender says, "I'm sorry, but we don't serve Shakespearean actors on a nice summer night who just turned of age here." And they all said, but it's all a midsummer's dream to us.
Ah, love it. Michael.
99 Shakespearean actors walk into a bar exhausted after a show. And the bartender says, "Are you looking for a good night?" And the Shakespearean actors say, "Good night, 1,000 times good night."
Well done. And scene. Excellent stuff, everyone. Fabuloso. Now, with this, we are going to move on to our next game. Audience, could you start to suggest to us, please? Let's see, what shall we ask you for? If I can see it. Audience, could you suggest a crime you would like to commit? Audience, suggest a crime you would like to commit. And we're going to use it to inspire an upcoming game. For now, though, we are going to have a game of alliteration anarchy. There will be 4 performers in this scene, and the idea is each of you will be assigned a letter of the alphabet. Now, you can say any words you like in the scene, but the goal is to begin as many as you can with the letter you have been assigned. So, for example, if I was assigned the letter L, I might say, "Let's look, Lexi. Lo behold, this ledger is lovely." And you'll see that I did have a couple of words that didn't begin with L in there because I needed them to make the sentence make sense. But your goal is to begin as many as you can with the letter you are assigned. So, let's see who's going to be in this scene. There will be 4 of you, and we're going to have JJ, we are going to have Iris, we're going to have Ruth, and we are going to have Nelson. So let's get you on Spotlight. Here we see Nelson, here we see JJ, here we'll find Ruth, and here we have Iris. Now, let's see what letters... Well, first of all, let's find out what your scene's going to be about. You guys are organising a party, which is definitely a crime I'd like to commit. But you guys are organising a party. I think that was from a previous question. Right, so you guys are organising a party. Nelson, could you please begin as many words as you can with the letter D? D for Delta. JJ, could you begin as many words as you can with the letter C for Charlie? Ruth, could you begin as many words as you can with the letter F for Foxtrot? And Iris, could you begin as many words as you can with the letter B for Bravo? You are organising a party, and in your own time, take it away.
Crumbs. We need crusty bread and Caribbean chicken.
Yes,
And-
bread. Banana bread. Better
Five.
bread. Butter bread.
I vote for 5 flavorful forms of falafel.
Dusty dragons drawn on difficult places.
Currants, carrots, crumbs again. Need those.
Brilliant. All of you are so brilliant. Basically
Yeah.
brilliant.
Fans will follow the guest to try to get in.
Do you dream difficulty during the day?
Caruso will come and sing the chorus.
Don't do dreary, downright, distasteful things here.
Be better. Be benign.
Caruso is so charismatic. He hits the chords in a delicious choral way.
We need something else besides fat 50-year-old singers.
Donkeys are decked down the street.
Bono, Beethoven, Bach.
A collaboration.
5 for fighting Foo Fighters.
Duty is difficult when you're dreary. Don't do it.
Care. We're not putting enough care into this.
Believe.
Delicately determined. and detour.
Creativity is crown.
How about some Finnish people?
Downright.
Bengalese, Beninese, and Burkina Fasoese people.
Fake people.
Delaware, Detroit, Diamonds. We have duties to do.
Bouncy
Crackers.
people.
We need
Invite
crackers for everyone.
Invite fun people.
Charlie, Charles, Cheeky Chappy, he's fun.
Boring.
How about free fall out?
And scene, guys.
Efficient.
Well done. Well done. So, audience, who do you think made the best creative use of the letter they were assigned? Put your votes into the comment section, either for Iris, for Nelson, for JJ, or for Ruth. Now we're going to get the other 4 performers on screen. So let's see. Here we have Augusto. Here we have Sean. Here we have Gaia. And here we have Michael. Now, you guys are going to do a game which is different but similar, and the same but completely different. You're going to play a game called Body Language, and this time, instead of being assigned a letter of the alphabet, you're going to be assigned a body part. And your goal this time is to incorporate that body part into the scene as creatively as you can. Now, because it is about body parts, if I suggest a body part from the suggestion generator that you're not happy to use, just say and we'll veto it and find something else. But just as a heads up, you can use it either physically or you can use it for wordplay. It's up to you how you want to incorporate it. So first of all, let's see what the scene is going to be about. Let's see. The scenario is that you're going to impersonate a cop and direct traffic at a busy stoplight. That might be a bit elaborate. If you just want to start with impersonating a cop and take it from there, that's okay as well. Let's find some body parts that each of you will be assigned. So starting things off. Augusto, could you incorporate your hair into this scene as creatively as you can? Let's say, Sean, could you incorporate your lips into this scene as creatively as you can? Gaia, okay, this one, there's a few in here because it's a list of body parts. Feel free to take this one literally or non-literally, use it metaphorically if you need. Could you incorporate your heart into this scene as creatively as you can? And Michael, could you incorporate, we had this yesterday, but it's a fun one. Could you incorporate your soul as creatively as you can? You're just lucky, none of you, that the first suggestion came up was bladder. Right, so you are impersonating a cop, and your time starts now.
This way, everybody. This way. All right.
Look, when he says to the right, he means it's the right choice.
Hey, don't
Just break.
get lippy with me. All right. I need everybody. All right, to the right, just like Lieutenant down there said.
The right choice for you.
If I see any of those idiotic teenagers crossing my lane, my blood, I'm not going to be a heart patient anymore. I won't even have a goddamn heart.
If you don't have a heart, what do you have?
I
having a terrible day, guys, because my haircut isn't looking well, and I still don't know what I'm doing, because when I have this kind of haircut, I feel like, I don't know. I don't know what you're supposed to do. I don't even know my name.
It's all right.
Everybody
It's all right.
starts with a nice haircut.
It's okay. Would you like a kiss? Would that make you feel better? If I gave you a kiss? Just a little smooch? Little smoochy smooch?
Oh. You know, when all is said and done, nobody's going to remember how many frizzy hair days you had, but people are going to remember how many kisses you gave and received. Nobody's gone to the grave wishing more better hair days.
Nobody just wants to use their hearts anymore because they're also heartless. taking them on granted.
Does it look better?
Look, I'm not one to say it, but I feel like your hair's liptacular. All right.
Spectacular.
Luscious.
Well, my name is Harry. My name is Harry for a reason, you know.
My heart's telling me that Sean is having some really hard times trying to express his feelings. You like someone, and that's some aggressive confessions out there.
I guess I
I
need
just
an
want to put my best lips
extension.
forward, is all.
I can't work this way. Look at me. The roots showing. Perhaps I need a fringe.
No, we're having a
Like
moment,
maybe
and I think all of our roots are showing.
The two of them are having a moment, you mean?
Look. All I'm saying, all right, is we all have attributes that we like to show off, and we like, and are a part of us. All right. I just want to say, all right, and really, like, no, what's a kiss? It's a physical manifestation of the soul.
I think my heart just came to a standstill. I have a feeling that someone has been stalking me for all this while, but I don't know who. Could it be my soulmate?
Honey. I don't want to interrupt you, honey. Harry here is trying to find a nice haircut or something. I don't know. Do you think this is...
You just had a haircut a few minutes
professional?
ago.
Sounds too 80s, I guess. Back to the good times.
ago?
Sorry, what? I'm not working
No,
a
I mean,
restaurant,
just-
I suppose.
Your hair looks great. You have literally stopped traffic.
And that is C.
I guess you're right.
Well done. Well done. But, like, you know, you can never have something that is too 80s, is what I say. Now, with this, audience, couple of things. First of all, hope you're enjoying the show. Could you start to suggest to us some well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do? Well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do. We've still got a couple of games before we reach the big vote, which will come at the end of the show, which will decide who will go through to the semi-final rounds. Now, with this, we are going to go onto a couple of rounds of every sentence must. And the way this works is, once again, we will have 4 of our performers, and this time they're going to have a category that they need to incorporate a word from in every line of dialogue. So, for example, if every sentence must include the name of a food, we could say something obvious like, I'm going to eat some chips, and that's where you're naming food as food. The goal is to incorporate the name of the food creatively. So it'd be like, you have a chip on your shoulder, yeah? Where have you been? That kind of thing. Incorporate the category word creatively. That's the goal. Now, we're going to roll the dice, and I'm going to make sure that it's not the exact same 4. We're going to try to, like, mix it up a little bit. So we're going to see which 4 performers we're going to have in the first one. So first of all, we are going to start with Iris. We're going to have Augusto. We're going to have Nelson. And we're going to have Gaia. So let's get you guys onto Spotlight. Here we see Nelson, Augusto, Gaia, and Iris. Now let's find a category that you need to include in every line of dialogue. So, a category you need to include a word from in every line of dialogue. And let's see, we're going to give you something interesting. Could you include a beauty or fashion term or product into every line of dialogue? A beauty or fashion term or product into every line of dialogue. And your scenario is you are breaking into a golf course. You're breaking into a golf course. Every line of dialogue must include a word that fits the theme of beauty and fashion, either terms or products, and take it away.
Hey, let's just comb this section back and get into this course.
Make a sound, the Kardashians and the Jenner clan will hear you. I want to steal their Versace handbag. They have so many handbags.
Oh, my dear. You're going to steal the handbags?
What exactly are we here on this golf course for? Ask Nelson. He knows.
I found this wallet right there on the ground.
Who does it belong to? Who does it belong to?
Billy Lashes.
Okay, let me just take a picture of it real quick. Oh my god, it looks so gorgeous.
Oh, my God. And I found this Louboutin.
Ooh.
One as well. It's called flip-flops.
It,
Oh.
if it fits, wear it.
Oh, let me see.
Look what I found. A Kerastase skin concealer.
We are so good at finding things, you guys. We are so Gucci at it.
What can I tell you? We're all so good at what we do best.
Now, don't get offended, but I think my Louboutin was the best find of all.
Where is it? Where is it?
This robe.
The Louboutin.
Look,
I
found
think-
the robe, and I'm gonna put it on. You guys.
I think my
wear it.
Serpenti bracelet looks the best because it outshines all of you. Limited edition, honey. Limited edition.
Oh,
Nice.
stop bragging, Christian.
No, I'm not grabbing. I'm just grabbing a toilet paper, which is great because if you're sweating in the summer, you can use it, you know, especially when I'm nervous, like right now.
You're being
See?
such a Donna Karen, New York.
I don't think so. I'm not Donna caring.
Hey,
I
is that
guess.
the latest robe that was made? Is that the hip robe?
I have a very
Yes.
strong. I just have a really strong feeling that Celine here is not quite up for it.
Hey, you know, button it up. Button it up. We don't really need all of this.
I'm so fascinated.
And
With this
scene.
conversation.
Here's my compliment.
And scene. Okay, so guys, audience, I'm going to ask you to vote on this in 1 second, but I'm going to actually ask you guys just for clarification on something. Did I forget to ask the audience to vote after the last round?
Yes.
Ah, guys.
I'm
Okay,
afraid so.
my bad. Hands up if you were in body language. We'll get audience can put in votes for both. Hands up if you're in body language. Hands up. There should be 4 of you who was in body language. So audience, there are 2 votes here. Give votes for the game we just did of body language. So there was Augusto. Who else was in it? Michael, Sean, and one other person in body language. In body language. Guys, can you hear me?
Gaia and Hart.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Right, fantastic. So give the votes for that. I will tally up all of the points that come through, regardless of if you vote on that game or if there's an overlap with this one. So give us a vote on every sentence must that we just had. So give us votes on every sentence of must as well. So that was Augusto, Nelson, Iris, and Gaia. So give us the votes for both of those games at once. If I do see that, because I've warned everyone all week, if there's a double vote for any round, I wouldn't count it. This may be a sneaky way where you can get one in, but basically if I see that you then vote for people where it doesn't make sense, I'll just have to figure it out. So, with this, we're going to have the other 4 who will have another game of every sentence must. So this should be Ruth, Sean, Michael, and JJ. So let's get Sean onto the screen. Let's get Michael up onto the virtual stage, JJ, and Ruth. Now, your scenario this time is going to be... you're cheating to win a marathon. You're cheating to win a marathon. And let's find a category that you must include a word from in every line of dialogue. Home improvement and DIY terms. home improvement and DIY terms. So I imagine that can include things like tools and that. Interpret it as loosely as you want, but every line of dialogue must include home improvement and DIY terms, and it's about cheating to win a marathon. Take it away.
Hey guys, I got a lift from a guy on his lawnmower doing his lawn. 5 miles. Brilliant.
That is brilliant. I've nailed everybody's sneakers down to the ground.
Like it.
Nice job, guys. Like, yeah, I'm not going to get screwed this year.
I made sure the competition all got hammered last night.
When we win, we are going to paint this town red.
I tell you what, nobody is going to be bored with this. All right?
I had a couple of screwdrivers on the way over as well, so I'm a little bit pissed.
Oh, cheeky. We're all going to be gold medal winners.
I'm just looking to build all of you guys up, all right? We've lost too many years in a row.
We've got a good foundation.
I'm a bit bored, though, by it, you know?
You're a little plastered, too. Or did you already say that?
I'm drawing a plank on what happened last night.
Yeah, we got to tear each other down, all right, to build us back up, all right? That's a normal thing, all right? We did that last night. Today, build it up.
Is anyone going to do the Ironing Man series? No?
You know, I don't want to, I don't want to, you know, tear us apart. I don't want to crowbar, you know, too much at each other here.
I feel like I'm just going to tape that on television and watch it.
I don't mean to pry, but do some of you have ulterior motives? We're all working together, right?
Well, we are, and afterwards we're going to paint the town red.
I mean, I'm definitely in it for the team, but you know, if I came in first, you know, it wouldn't be bad. I am a little husky after all.
Are you going to try to leverage that against us, aren't you?
I feel like there's a wall between us and the other players.
One of you guys is not the sharpest tool in the box, let me tell you that.
Look, we got to tear down the wall, all right? We got to tear it down.
No
I'm looking forward
stonewalling.
to getting plastered. I've already told you.
No stonewalling. We've got to be open with each other.
I saw a guy who we could easily just trip and get him out of the race.
Oh, trim the competition.
Yeah, drill it into us. Who is it?
And will we look glossy by the end?
I measured him about 6'3", real tall guy.
You're really molding a great image.
Oh my gosh, he's huge.
Those are some seriously big steps he's got there.
Look,
You know, I am worried that we're just going to get floored by the competition.
Look at
going
those
back to
ruts
what
we're
Ruth said, DeWall's got to come down.
The wall's got to come down.
And scene! And scene. Well done, well done. Okay, guys, so once again, it is voting time. Who do you think made the best creative use of the category words in that scene? Put your votes either for Sean, for Michael, for Ruth, or for JJ. Now, once again, we're going to power straight on to what may be the finale game, or it may be the penultimate one, just depending how quickly we get through it. We're going to have what is known as an extreme monologue. Extreme monologue. And the way this works is each of our performers will be given the opportunity to perform a monologue, and they will have the goal of doing it without repeating any words whatsoever. They're not allowed to repeat any words whatsoever. They are also not allowed to hesitate, such as a pause like that, or saying non-words like or If they say something that is a non-word, then that would not be allowed. And the third rule that we're putting in, because this is championship season, is the deviation rule, which means that you can't just list words. It has to make sense and sound like a monologue. And with this, let's see who's going to go first. Now, for each 10 seconds that they manage to keep their monologue going without breaking a rule, they're going to get a bonus point. If anyone notices that they break a war rule, call out freeze. If anyone notices that they break a rule, call out freeze. So let's see who we're going to have go first. Going first is going to be Ruth. So Ruth, let's find a character for you. An audience, I think we've got lots of characters, but give us a couple because some of them may be too niche. We may not know who some of them are. So Ruth,
And no repeating words, right?
no repeating words and no hesitating, and you can't just list words or go ABC and stuff like that. Right, okay. Could you please be for us? Don't know who any of these characters are. Could you be Princess Leia asking Yoda out on a date? You're Princess Leia asking Yoda out on a date. Now, if you notice that Ruth breaks any of the rules, call out freeze. If you correctly identify that a rule has been broken, that will be the end of the monologue. And guys, take it away.
Hey, Shorty, I like him a little different and alien-like. So, how would you think about going on a date with me? Nice? Weird? Fun? My hair can go in buns. That would be really cool. We could eat out or not.
Freeze. Okay, Michael, was that a challenge?
Yeah, I think there was a repetition of we.
Repetition of we. I'm inclined to believe it, but I'm not 100% certain. Can anyone else give a thought on that? Yes or no?
I could be wrong.
No, do you know what? I'm willing to believe it because I feel like a day with us, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on that. It was a great time anyway of 40 seconds. But also, guys, because I'm looking at the clock and that, call out freeze, because otherwise I may miss just a wave. Okay, so 40 seconds, great time there, Ruth. Let's see who's going to go next. Nelson, let's find a character for you. Could you please be for us? If this is a bit too niche or specific, you can just say and we might find something else. Adrian Monk, I think that's from the Tony Shalhoub detective show Monk. Do you know who that is? I might give it to someone else. At least Michael was nodding. And I like that show, so we might try to use it later. Okay, could you pick... These are also specific. Johnny Utah. Does anyone know who I mean by that? That is definitely from Point Break. Okay, let's find another. Do you know who I mean by Henry VIII? Nelson?
I could give it a go.
Yeah, he will. Right, Henry VIII got his foot stuck in the toilet. You are Henry VIII. You've got your foot stuck in the toilet. You're not allowed to repeat any words. Hesitate. Take it away.
Here I am again. In the bathroom. Thought I was sitting.
Freeze. What's the challenge?
Repetition of I.
Yes, here I was. Yeah, absolutely. Well done. It's a challenging game, but you gave it a good go. Let's see who's going to go next. Next up, Gaia, are you still here?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. Right, so Gaia, let's find a character for you. Could you please be for us? Homer Simpson, you are on the carrot and beans diet. You are Homer Simpson, you are on the carrot and beans diet. And take it away.
Listen, Marge, I've had enough of this shitty cabbage and beans diet. I've lost 50 pounds already.
Freeze, what's the challenge?
Freeze. I.
Oh, repetition of I. Yes, I do agree. Okay, well done. So, let's find out who we're going to have go next. Next up will be Michael. Well, it has to be. Could you please be Adrian Monk? And you're in a 5-mile mud run. You are Adrian Monk. You're in a 5-mile mud run. Take it away.
So dirty. I need my alcohol wipes. San Francisco is beautiful but muddy. Me don't want to be here. Crime solving is what's done. Running is horrible.
Oh, is
Freeze.
that challenge? What's the challenge? Yes, is. Yeah, I swayed that one. Okay, so well done there, Michael. Let's see who's going to go next. Ruth, you had a go already, didn't you?
Yep,
Yes,
that
you
was
did.
the first one.
Absolutely. So, Iris, you will go next. Let's find a character for you. Could you please be for us? Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, I assume. It says Shaggy actually showing up to his wedding. You are Shaggy actually showing up to his wedding. And your time starts now.
Heart pounding. Feet cold. Freezing. No. Belief, faith in me. I will show up to my wedding for the intended.
Freeze.
Freeze, what's the challenge?
It was me.
Take one.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh, I was thinking
Right.
too hard.
So, very good though. 33 seconds. Long stretch there. Now, who has not had a go yet? Just so I'm saying how many we've got. JJ, Sean, and Augusto. Next up will be Sean. Let's find a character for you. Do you know who I mean by Johnny Utah? Have you seen Point Break?
No.
What a
Sorry.
shame. No, it's
But I'll
okay.
do whatever you need.
No, it's all good. We have some more. Al Bundy, you know Al Bundy, right?
Yeah.
You're Al Bundy, psychic detective. Al Bundy, psychic detective. Take it away.
Oh, I don't know, Peg. This is a crime you committed. Finally, death will come for my wife. Sit on the couch, must me. Shoes are what? Selling now. Nike's hot. Reebok, meh. Need beer. Could be boss.
Freeze.
Ooh, what's the challenge?
B.
B.
That's
Do you
right.
know what? I don't know, but I'm going to kind of take your word for it no matter what. Well, not no matter what. That sounds a bit too harsh. Because it doesn't really matter. You were at 56 seconds out of the minute. So basically just about full points anyway. So let's, well done there. Really good time. Who has not had a go? Give me a quick wave again. I'm losing my brain. Okay, Augusto and JJ. Next up will be JJ. Let's find a character for you. So this is we've had a couple of these throughout the week. This is a very improv specific one. Could you be Josie Lawrence of Whose Lines It Anyway fame? And you are taking miniature golf a bit too seriously. You are Josie Lawrence. You are taking miniature golf a bit too seriously. And here you go.
Hate you, Paul Merton. Always beating me. And Neil Malarkey, another winner. Hole in 3. That's my target. Kadoo. Yeah. 2 shots left. Bang. Tuku, 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 tuku. Love it. 1 to go. Go. Roll, 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 roll.
Freeze.
It was 2. He used 2 twice.
When?
Do you know when?
I counted down, but I didn't mention 2 earlier.
There was 2 shots left, but what was the most recent one?
Anyone?
Pretty sure I only mentioned it once. But
Okay, well, if we can't clarify that, I'm going to say continue. Go. Oh, freeze. Anything he has already said still holds over. So if he repeats anything he's already said, it holds over. Continue.
Chicken dinner. Whoop. Win again. Left field. Proper golf. Might try it. Never know. Improv and the gentleman's game. Interesting concept. Could work. On stage, perhaps not. Film, possibly.
Oh, that is time. Sorry, I had to deal with like a technical thing. You made it full-time, JJ. Well done. Right, okay, now, that leaves us with Augusto. Augusto, let's find a character for you. Could you please be for us? Frankenstein's monster learning to dance. Frankenstein's monster learning to dance, and here you go.
Right, center, behind, left, time. Midnight. 2 p.m. Fine. Again. Moving. Tired. Idiot. Run. Eat buns. Blood. Thirsty. Water. Perfume. Gross. Laptop. Intelligent. Thanks. Enough.
And that is enough because you have made it for the full minute. Well done there, Augusto. Spectacular. Okay, so let's have a look here. Now then, audience, performers. This brings us to the big vote. So everything we've done along the way has gotten us like bonus points and things, but this is like the golden snitch phase of the show, because this will be truly what decides who goes through to the next round. Now, I think because like time zones and everything like that, because it's getting a little bit late for where Gaia is, she's had to jump off just a tiny bit early, but she's still absolutely, you can still vote for her audience, so don't forget Gaia, even if you can't see Gaia on the screen at the moment. Before we start voting, audience, let me explain how this works. If you've been watching the shows up to this point, then you'll know what the drill is now. But in a moment, I am going to bring up a 2-minute timer. And any votes that come through now before the timer starts will not be counted. Any votes that come after the 2 minutes have ended will not be counted. You'll actually get slightly more than 2 minutes because I'm monitoring one of the streams because of the time delay to make sure from an audience perspective you get at least 2 minutes. Now, I will remind you, audience, you can only vote during this voting section for one performer. One vote for one performer. Don't spam one name over and over again. If I find that any audience member is doing this and double or triple voting or whatever, I'll disqualify that audience member, and that definitely won't help the person you're trying to help. So just play it nice. One vote per person. So let's have a look. On the show tonight has been Gaia, Nelson, Augusto, Sean, JJ, Michael, Iris, and Ruth. So 4 of our performers tonight will be able to progress through. to the semi-final round, and 4 of them, unfortunately, will be leaving at this stage of the championship. Now, guys, I just want to tell you all now, it's been fantastic having you all, and this has been a really fun show. If it means that you don't go through to the next round, it's only 1 or 2 potential more shows, but we do extreme improv shows online every single week, and it would be brilliant to have you come back regularly, whenever you want, basically, to join in for the fun and games that we do here. Now, audience, whilst I am busy tallying up these votes, the performers, I'll invite you to tell some more jokes, and the jokes can follow the rhythm. Doctor, I feel like a blank, and the blank this time is going to start with beekeeper or basketball player. That's 2 different themes to use because we're going to need to fill a couple of minutes, but also feel free to plug anything you need to plug. But audience, it is now voting time.
I feel like a basketball player. I just got dunked.
Doctor, I feel like a beekeeper. Look, honey, just relax.
Doctor, I feel like a beekeeper. I'm breaking out in hives.
Doctor, I feel like a beekeeper. I'm just so stung.
Doctor, I feel like a basketball player. I feel a little forward.
Doctor, I feel like a basketball player. I've been fouled.
Doctor, I feel like a basketball player. I'm always on guard.
Doctor, I feel like a basketball player. I mean, they're so big and those thighs. I mean, really, like, wow.
Doctor, I feel like a basketball player. I've been dribbled.
Doctor, I feel like a basketball player. I'm being pollen in all sorts of directions. A beekeeper.
Basketball player that loves beekeeping.
Doctor, I feel like a basketball player. My life's a slam dunk.
Doctor, I feel like a beekeeper. Okay, let's get a hive mind together and work it out.
Doctor, I feel like a basketball player. My whole life's in court.
Doctor, I feel like a basketball player. Well, to be honest, JJ, you're 60 years old, short, wide, and 5'7". You look nothing like a basketball player. Fair enough, Doctor. Fair enough.
Doctor, I feel like a basketball player, but I've dropped the ball.
Okay,
Doctor.
pause you just 1 second. Okay, so audience, voting has now closed. Voting has now closed, okay? So any votes that come through from this point onwards will not be counted. Performers, continue telling your jokes and plugging things and whatever you've been doing for another minute or 2, because now I need to count up all of the points. I don't know what really...
Doctor,
Yeah,
I
go for it.
feel like a beekeeper. Everyone around me is buzzing about.
Doctor, I feel like a beekeeper. All I hear is droning.
Doctor, I feel like a beekeeper. Everyone around me have no original thoughts.
Doctor, I feel like a basketball player. I'm always finding myself out of bounds.
Doctor, I feel like a beekeeper. I'm a queen.
Doctor, I feel like a beekeeper. Well, look, just take that big thing off your head so I can have a look at your face.
Doctor, I feel like a basketball player. I'm always shooting for 3 points.
Doctor, I feel like a basketball player. I can date anyone I want to, and I own a lot of gold.
Doctor.
Oh, go on.
Go ahead.
Okay, Doctor, I feel like a basketball player. I need a win. Please, vote for me on Extreme Improv.
Doctor, I feel like a basketball player. I'm running a little flat.
Okay, guys, at that point, I will interject. Audience, thank you very much for all of your votes. I now have the result to read. Now, just before we do, audience, I will remind you that we have the final quarter-final round tomorrow morning. And yes, I said tomorrow morning UK time at 11 a.m. UK time. I know for guys who are stateside or other places of the world, that might still be the middle of the night. One of the reasons for this is because this being the Extreme Improv XStreamed World Championship, I've had a show so that people from different time zones who wouldn't normally be able to join have an easier job joining. Now, as it's a special show that we're doing, because the rest of the festival is at this kind of time of night, some of the performers, they were just sort of playing for fun, and then we will be naming our Extreme Improv. There's two ways of putting it. It's either like our Midnight Champion, which is a one-off show tomorrow, or, because so many of them are from Australia, we're kind of saying it's like the Southern Hemisphere Championship as well. But they will have the opportunity to progress through to the rest of the championship with everyone else. But that show is 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. Now, to announce the winners for tonight. And audience, if you haven't done so already, last thing I'll plug for now is, if you haven't done so, please head over to youtube.com/Extreme Improv, smash that subscribe button. But at this point, announcing the 4 performers who will be going through to the next round, in no particular order. We have Michael, well done, well done. We have JJ, well done. We have Iris, well done. And we have Sean, well done, well done. Huge thanks, obviously, for Gaia, Augusto, Nelson, and Ruth. You've been fantastic, and there was literally just a couple of points in it. But all the performers have been fantastic, and like I said, hope to have all of you back on the shows. We have like multiple shows a week, and it'd be brilliant just to have you back. One of the things I love about the World Championship Festival each year is it's a way for performers who have never done the show before to discover the show, and for audience too, or for performers who haven't done it in a while to come back and just to mix with different performers around the world having fun doing improv. So with this, audience, we're going to find out where we can find all of our performers on social media and if they've got anything they'd like to plug. And let's begin that now. JJ, where can the people find you?
Facebook, probably. JJ Hazan. I don't go on social media, but I put any announcements of what I'm doing on there.
Okay, fantastic. Nelson, where can the people find you?
The main place that I am online is with Inner City Improv, so that's where you find me.
Augusto, where can the people find you?
I mean, on Facebook, Augusto Needs Pereira. Sometimes on YouTube, Augusto. Occasionally here. Unfortunately, I like to perform all the time here, but I don't have time for this.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Time zones and everything. Michael.
Yeah.
If you want to find me personally, Facebook and Instagram under my name here. Otherwise, I actually have a show on this very YouTube channel in just under an hour with my duo, Charmers Duo, and that same duo performs regularly online through Highwire Improv.
Yes, absolutely. Iris, where can the people find you?
Hi, I've got an Instagram, Iricia Park, for my acting stuff, but I also share some of my martial arts and workout stuff. And then I have a second Instagram for polyglot stuff, learning languages, and that would be Expressly Languages. Expressly.languages.
Wow, okay. Ruth, where can the people find you?
You can find me here sometimes on Extreme. When the Screen Actors Guild strike is over, I'll be able to promote things that I'm going to be on in TV or film. So see you then.
Ooh, exciting stuff. Sean, where can the people find you?
You can find me on most of the social medias at Too Funny Cundy, as well as if you're in Michigan, I currently perform at Civic Improv in Ann Arbor. So stop on by.
Awesome stuff. My name is David Postansky. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at David Postansky. You can also get any copies of my books, including The Improviser's Bucket List, The Extreme Improv, Big Book of Improv Games, and The Ultimate Guide to Creating Virtual Theatre, all of which are available on Amazon as paperback or Kindle editions, or with this one, which is the most recent of the books, in hardcover copies. So check them out on Amazon. They're available worldwide. Also, check out www.extreamed.tv, and it has the full schedule including all of the championship shows. So there's the website up there, xstreamed.tv, including all of the guest shows. Yes, including that we'll have Michael in just about an hour's time. Before that, we have Emma and Bella T in about 20-25 minutes time as well. So there's a bunch of guest shows coming up during the festival. Tomorrow night, if you happen to be in London town, do come down to the Etc. Theatre, where you'll be able to see the grand finale of the Extreme Improv UK Championship. And that's going to be a super exciting show, and we will see. I will try to live stream it. So we may be on here live tomorrow night, where you'll be able to see performers on stage, but it may not work. And I say that because last week when we had the semi-finals, I tried it, and it didn't work. Right, so with that from me, a couple of comments from the audience. Rob Kirby says, good show, funny show, great stuff, players. Jane says, great show, well done everyone, you're all awesome. Gallant Hero says, well done David, you certainly work hard to keep us laughing, very much appreciated. And also we've got another comment here from Doodle5, a great evening's entertainment everyone, thanks for the laughs. So with that, from me, from everyone else, stay safe, always stay extremed, and ciao for now. Boom, and we're off the air.
Bye.
Awesome
Great
show,
job,
everyone.
everybody.
Thank you so much.
Very unlucky.